Hi, I'm Cherie with Technomadia and the RV Mobile Internet Resource Center. One of the difficulties that us frequent travelers have in booking our travels, planning our routing, and making reservations in advance is trying to figure out ahead of time, are we going to be able to stay connected once we get there? Especially for cellular signals. There's crowdsourced mapping apps like OpenSignal, Sensorly, and RouteMetrics that do a great job with user-submitted reports, but for a lot of the places we go, there's no one there to report. You can also check the carrier's coverage maps, and you can read RV park reviews. Those are all great resources, but we needed something else, another tool in the arsenal, so we created an app for that. It's called Coverage, and it overlays the carrier's cellular maps on your device so that you can know before you go there, can you expect to have cellular signal? One of the things we love about Coverage is being able to create your own personal coverage map. We carry AT&T Verizon as our major carriers, and we only want to see LTE. So we leave those settings on all the time so that we have that as our personal coverage map. Then we can zoom in to locations that we're considering going and seeing what the signal might be like there as reported by the carriers. We can turn on the other carriers if we want, like Sprint and T-Mobile, just to see what they might be able to offer us. Then we can zoom around, turn on the satellite background images, and that might tell us if we might have terrain issues with getting a better signal. We can also search within the app, so we're going to look for Big Bend National Park, and let's go see what signal might be like there. Let's turn on AT&T for LTE. Not looking so good. No, not even if I zoom in. Let's turn it over to 4G because AT&T also has the old HSPA Plus and looks like a little sliver of that. Turn on Verizon. Not much better. No Sprint and no T-Mobile there. So now we know if we want to go to Big Bend National Park, we better be prepared to be offline and have limited connectivity. There is, however, some roaming down there, so we might have some luck. And that's how we use Coverage in planning our travels. We look ahead before we make a reservation to make sure that we have the best odds of being online. And if we happen to be somewhere without coverage, because the maps are stored on device, we can use the app to know which direction we need to head. Coverage is available for iOS and Android, and there is optional in-app purchase for the HD maps and satellite backgrounds.